What's up, After Buzzers? You're tuned into the Basketball Wives After Show. You don't want to miss this episode. CeCe versus everybody. Tami meets with Pastor Gray, and the retreat tea is real. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away.
I think on a Millie Walk. And there you go.
Come on, Millie Walk. Come on. Y'all just can't enjoy the 80s.
Yes.
You gotta modernize it.
Welcome, everybody, to the AfterBuzz After Show for the Basketball Wives. Oh, my God. This episode was absolutely amazing. But before we get started, let me introduce my amazing cast.
Hi, look, what's up, everyone? I'm your host, Kayla Rene'e.
What's up, party people? It's Chellz Evettte.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Tyler Tyson.
All right, Tyler Tyson had that deep voice for us. So what did you guys think about this episode?
Child, look, I'm just like the rumors. Like with the song added in the background, the rumors. Ooh, the rumors is the overall topic of the whole entire episode.
Rumors were flying.
I feel like this episode, the tea was exceptionally great. It was exceptionally hot, and I can't wait to dig into it. It was a mess.
I just hate that I had to wait for the last 5 minutes of the show to get to the real good stuff. Everything else before was kind of like, but
That was true.
it was
I
worth
don't know. I think that at the beginning of the episode, when CeCe versus everybody, I think it kind of kicked off kind of messy.
It did.
So what did you guys think? CeCe versus everybody. You know, CeCe was getting into it with, she had Kristen, she got into it with Jennifer. Of course, CeCe, threw her degree out there once again.
Oh my gosh.
CeCe, girl, we know that you're a nurse. I don't know if you have your BSN, your LPN. Please let us know. But of course, she threw that degree out there. But what you think?
She's all a CNA.
Come on.
No shade, no tea.
Right, the
Shout out to
CNA do the job, though.
Y'all do the dirty work. Sorry, no shade, no tea.
To be honest, y'all, I'm over everybody coming for CeCe. I'm like, if CeCe gotta stand and prove to herself to everybody one more time, I'm gonna throw the whole show away. Like at this point, stop asking CeCe to stand up for herself. If she want to be called dumb, girl, let her just be called that.
So you're definitely
How many
Team
times?
CeCe. If you have to choose,
that
you're Team CeCe.
That was a big call.
No, because a couple weeks ago I was Team Kristen, like all the way. But
Okay.
I just felt like how Kristen was approaching her this episode, I wasn't here for it.
I agree with you. I feel like the dynamic between Christian and CeCe is like, if we're friends, if me and you are friends, Kayla, and you know that who I am as a person, why are you forcing CeCe to like, say it, stand up for yourself, tell them you're not a dummy. I don't have to prove myself to these ladies. I'm new in the group. Yes. I am who I am, and I feel like Christian is just forcing her to be something she's not, and it's unfair.
No,
I definitely think she handled herself very well because she was just like, say something, like stand up for yourself, and it's like, girl, I don't, like, for what?
Exactly.
It's like,
And some people just aren't combative like that. Like,
exactly.
especially when things
Absolutely.
get a little hot, they kind of go back, like they retreat inward a little bit. She might be one of those people.
yeah.
But you know what I can say though is I feel Jennifer in that scene because Jennifer and Evelyn did meet up with her and they did clear the air supposedly, and it's like, why did you bring it up again? That's why Jennifer was like, I want you to have common sense. Like, are you dumb? Like, why are you still talking about this? I thought it was dead.
You know what? Kristen reminds me of like a mom. Like you come home. Remember back in the day, like you would come home and if somebody was bullying you, back in the day, your mom would be like, "No, you go outside and you beat them up."
Yes.
And if you don't do it, then me and you gonna have a problem.
So I feel like
Exactly.
Kristen was like dragging her, like wanted to drag her back in and say, "No, defend yourself." But to me, I don't think that's CeCe's character. Which I said this on a previous show. It's funny how in one episode we watched CeCe go to kickboxing.
Yeah.
And she was beating that kickboxer man up. But it seems like in real life, I don't think she's not about that life.
No.
she's not confrontational.
She's not confrontational
No.
at all.
I mean, those are the kind of people though you gonna want to steer from though, because they
Yes.
could be silent but deadly. Like I think if you push her enough, that Muay Thai clinch,
Right.
doodle dish, whatever, however it is, it might just really kick in. You just never know.
And that degree gonna get you there, right?
Exactly.
After Buzzers, we want to make sure that you guys comment, like, and share our
Yes,
videos. So
please.
let us know what you guys think. Do you think that CeCe is about that life?
No.
I don't know.
Well, Kayla has something great that she wants to share with you guys.
Yes, you guys, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channels and it'll help you discover some of our new shows that we're sure you're going to love. Since since you already tuned in to our reality channel, you may be interested into the 4. We have Teen Mom also. We have The Bachelor on right now. And remember, we also have other channels for genres too. So please don't be shy. You guys subscribe to them now.
Yes,
subscribe, like, subscribe, do everything.
Well, speaking of subscribing, Tami Roman subscribed to a therapist. So she subscribed to Pastor John Gray.
I love John Gray.
I love John Gray.
I love John Gray too.
I think we're all a fan of John Gray.
Yes.
So what do you guys think about that meeting that Tami had with Pastor John Gray and his wife?
I think it's really something good for her because, you know, we all know Tami to be the turn-up queen or whatever, you know, to pop off on anybody. And so, like, right now, like, Tyler, don't be making out face. But I feel like this is growth for Tami. I feel like, you know, she's trying to make a change in her life and some positive vibes and sending positive messages out to people. It's step into a right direction.
I mean, I feel like it is a great step in the right direction. However, my thing is personally, I don't like when people get help and then they're like overzealous about it. Then they want to like try to help everybody. It's like, sis, you get the help first. Pastor John Gray gave you an assignment for you to say something nice. She was just like, okay, I'm just going to bring it to the group. Like, no, he said you do something nice. And I think that she found it difficult, but I felt a way to push it off or even make herself more comfortable. She brought it to the group. And it's like, we get it, Tami, but you know, you do have a previous, you know, history of being a bully.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because I know anybody, like when you learn how to cook a certain meal, you want to cook it for everybody and then you want to tell everybody how to cook it because you learn how to cook it.
Yes.
So I think we can all relate to Tami. Like, she like, oh, I know how to do this now. But I done got the therapy and I can give it.
My issue is simply the fact that I love Tami Roman. I do. I love her for her zaniness, the craziness, all of it. She's trying to do too much too soon. Like, ma'am, you just started on this journey.
Yeah.
And like you said, she has a history of being the bully.
Yeah.
Everyone on the show except Shawnee,
yeah.
at some point or another, has been at odds with Tami. So it's going to take a while for her to undo some of what causes her to go off in that direction. So I just feel like she just kind of
I'm mad, y'all. Look, this is Tami Van Zant right now. Like, she
Did we
came through
say that?
trying to fix people's lives.
No,
Yes.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for Tami Van Zant. I wrote on my paper, I said the new Tami. Like, that's like a show title, the new Tami.
But actually, we're going to get into it later, but the new Tami is still the old Tami.
Ain't nobody asked you to bring that up right now.
I'm just
You know
saying.
what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
That was my foreshadowing.
Okay, come on.
That was your episode prediction.
Yes. Foreshadow.
Drop a little nugget.
You hear him adding the film words? See,
So I definitely think that Tami is ready for a change. So speaking of this change, so Tami goes and announces to everybody that she wants to do a retreat. So Tami asked everybody to meet her for this retreat. The only person that wasn't there is our girl OG.
I just
Which we
realized
didn't
that.
miss her. Did you miss her?
No.
No, I didn't miss her, but I just thought of that. She was not there.
She wasn't invited.
She was at home getting her man together, y'all.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
trying to get
She
married,
couldn't find
so.
the right outfit for this one.
You know what?
Yeah. Wait, really quick. What do y'all think OG would have wore to Tammy's retreat?
Some type of ridiculous hat, a wrap, something with a bunch of colors. And
I
a
think
bunch
that
of
dress
slits.
that she found at that store when her and her mom went shopping, I think she would have showed up with that same fringe.
I don't.
high-cut
I
dress
see
with that.
her hair being a mess. I see something with her breast showing, some really
my
small
God.
shorts. I just
definitely.
see her doing something.
No.
Or since the theme of the meeting was tracksuits, everyone seemed to have a little jumper. She probably would have worn like a tracksuit, but maybe like a top
crop
off.
top.
But then this was cut low also,
Yeah.
and a bunch of colors with the line, like the Gucci thing on the side.
I can see that.
I don't know. I think this episode, it allowed us to get to know OG on a different level.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that she, I'm glad that she had that time kind of alone so we can get to know her amongst her family and then amongst her husband.
Husband?
Boyfriend.
My bad.
You
My
keep
bad.
trying to rush
Correction.
her.
I'm trying to rush her down the aisle because I wish somebody would marry her. But I definitely feel like OG would have wore a good old Iyanla Van Zant 1993 fro. And then a cute little pantsuit. I think she would have came because it seems like she dresses for the theme.
Yeah.
So I feel like she would have came like, oh my God, this is Iyanla, fix my life. Let me look like I'm Iyanla.
I mean, she's such a tacky little thing. I just don't know.
I would look.
sorry.
We was still. You missed it a couple weeks ago. We was talking about this nude lip that wasn't really necessarily a nude lip anymore, and then the wigs that was just a little twisted and off. And then Malaysia tried to come at her a little bit, and it was just like, even at the wig party, she got a great wig, and it was just like, even on this episode,
It ain't
since it
good.
still wasn't. It
I
wasn't
think
sitting right.
I personally think that if she goes on to the next couple episodes, we'll see better looks for her because
Yes.
the budget will be there.
I definitely
yeah,
think.
that's
You
what
know?
we said earlier too. Also.
Well, this retreat isn't about OG. This retreat
sure
is about
isn't.
the rest of the cast.
Well, it surely wasn't no relaxation, no
So,
rest, no
it's-
R&R.
It started off really, really good.
It did.
It started off really good. It started
Really
off
positive.
very positive. You know, Shawnee giving Malaysia her true feelings, how she feels about her now, which I'm glad. I wish that Brandy would have been there. You know, I'm seeing Brandy. I wish Brandy would have come back. But I wish that Brandy was there so Shawnee could have finally I love Brandy.
She's a bore.
Thank you for your services. That's why she's not there.
But I feel like it started off on a good note. Don't you guys think it started off on
Yeah,
a good
It
note?
definitely
did. It did. I felt really good about what Shawnee had to say, like you said about Malaysia, and I felt good about what Christian had to say about Shawnee, and I feel like everybody was going like boop boop boop, like
Everybody-
okay, this is great. Like I feel like they were drinking positivity
Yeah, absolutely.
at that
I
point.
got you.
Until
Mm.
the vodka setting.
I feel like everybody's positive comments that came out were so long overdue. It was like Shawnee kind of
true.
owed Malaysia like an
long
apology
time
a
ago.
long time ago. You know what
It's
I mean?
true.
And then it was like Jackie kind of like showed a huge amount of growth when she
Oh,
came
yes.
out and told
Oh, yes.
Evelyn like, you know what I mean? I respect
Bravo.
you
Clap it
We-
up for
for that
Jackie.
part.
We
yeah.
clap it up for Jackie.
Jackie gives it to
Because,
congratulations.
You know, she definitely apologized for her part in that whole fight, but
And we
Ooh.
even seen a point where Tami was very open
Yeah.
and kind of, I don't want to say apologizing to Evelyn, but she just kind of opened the door for that. But Evelyn was completely shut down.
From
Like
the
she
she wasn't
moment.
receiving none
She
of it.
was like, I'm not here for it.
Tyler, you
walked
made that
in.
face. What
She
was that
walked-
face for?
Well, I had another thought, but it'll ranch around later.
Yeah.
But Evelyn came in, defenses up. Her body language was, I don't want to be here, but
Her
I'm only
demeanor,
here because
yeah.
I
She
have
didn't
to
even
be.
speak.
Yeah.
At all.
Yo, that's Evelyn on every episode. She comes in ready because she knows everybody seems like they're out to attack her on every episode. She comes ready.
She
Evelyn
does.
didn't even do her hair. Her hair was pulled back. She
Yeah,
on a
she
full
was sit-
jogger and was ready to go.
She was sitting already.
Ready to go.
Her whole demeanor was like, I'm not here
Well,
for it.
and that brings to the thought that came into my head. I feel like whenever someone decides, oh, we're gonna have a meeting of the minds and come together, it always goes left.
Always.
Always. It's never a peaceful. It's always some issues about to hit the fan.
Right.
And it's
right.
always something old,
Come
too.
this way a little bit.
It's always something old, too, y'all, because I'm like, why are we still talking about stuff that happened like 3 seasons ago? Like,
I mean,
y'all
but
still-
Nah, Tammy talked about something from '93.
Okay.
Like let that go.
Well, she was
sis.
still married, and
You
she didn't
divorced
make
that
her
man
life.
25 years ago, and you still talking
still
about
mad.
and still
Who
mad. Who
cares?
cares?
There's a reason you divorced him. He wasn't no good then. There's the proof. We don't need to be mad about it. It is what it is.
Because it's like, now it has me thinking, like, is she salty that, like, who is he with now? You know what I mean? Who is Kenny dating now? It's like, are you still salty that, you know what I mean, hey, that he's moved on?
Well, let's get
or-
into the true tea.
Well, okay.
The true tea. Wait a minute. What you got to say, boo?
No,
I feel
I was
like-
gonna say, you know, Evelyn came in on ready, and what Evelyn said made sense. However, she was like, "I'm just here because I can be cordial. I'm okay with who I want to be friends
Yes.
with, who I'm not," which I understand.
Yeah.
But sis, cordial is coming in and speaking
Yeah.
with the right demeanor, the right attitude, the right energy. So it's like you're still holding on to something. You're not coming in being cordial, because if you were over, you come in and say, "Hey, everybody, how you doing? How you doing, Tami?" You don't have to hug her, but you can still speak.
I think
Yeah.
everybody's definition of cordial is different.
True.
I think that to me, I would have her mind frame too if I walked into a room. Hey, and that was just a general hey
to the group.
to the group, not
Yeah.
specifically each person, because I have a problem with you. I really don't want to say hey to you, but
Yeah.
being cordial. Hey,
If I have a problem with you, cordial does not mean that we're gonna hug.
talk,
Cordial
anything.
is a nod. One
We
of
can
these
be in
from
the
across
same
the
room, and
right.
I'm not about to catch your fade. Like,
But
in
I'm
front of
also not
everybody.
gonna have a conversation with you. about
Exactly.
Yeah.
anything.
So, what do you guys think about the way that the tea was delivered to Shawnee?
Ooh, that was the messiest thing I've ever witnessed. It was so cringeworthy. I was in my seat just like, what? What was going on? Because Jen, I swear, Jen, you just be having a whole lot to say, girl. But when you put on the spot, it's just real mute, like
Yeah.
real silence. Like,
She's another one. She's not about that life.
She ain't about that life,
She has
no.
the now. The difference is she'll talk, but she's
Definitely.
never.
But what you guys have to understand, first of all, let me go backwards. First of all, it was going great until Jackie stirred the pot.
it's always
No
somebody to
one
kinda
was
say
even
something.
talking about the incident or the rumor until Jackie kind of put it out there, kind of threw a lob to Tami a little bit, you know, and then that's when everything got started. But I completely understand Jen in this position.
Right.
Her and Evelyn just started being friends.
again, yeah.
And it's not that I don't think that maybe, you know, Jennifer's not about that life, but it's just like, I wasn't friends with this girl for like 2 years. We hated each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, now you guys are going to come in and then throw it to me and say
Yeah.
I'm the one that said it. It just wasn't fair. And I understood Jennifer in that position.
I disagree with you about actually Jackie stirring the pot.
Okay.
I think that Shawnee actually stirred the pot.
True.
I feel like Shawnee,
Okay.
Shawnee, although she walked into the room positive, she had that on her mind.
Definitely.
Because mind you, they said they were going to bring it up eventually,
Yeah.
and she was ready for it. So she actually, remember, she initiated and says, okay, y'all talk about all this, but what about what you told me, Tami, when we were speaking, that you were going to tell me, like, what's up? Somebody tell
And
me.
then Jackie's waterworks. Shawnee, I didn't even
I didn't even know.
say this because I love you and I respect you so much, and it hurts me to even know this information, but I can't tell you. Jennifer, Tami, take it away.
But I still think though, like even going back to the song that we played at the top of the show,
Rumor.
even if we're not like if you and I were besties and we're not friends anymore, even if we never speak again, I'm not telling your secrets.
That's true.
Right.
If I'm a real, even if we're not friends now, that friendship at that particular point in time was real and authentic.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to share your secrets. I may never speak to you again. I may every time you come in, spit whatever, but I'm not going to tell your secrets.
Yeah,
I feel like
AfterBuzz
at
is
this
for
point-
everybody. I'm sorry to interrupt, but AfterBuzz, everybody that's watching, I just want to give you guys what the secret is. It ain't come from me. I ain't spilling the tea. I'm just replaying the tea. So allegedly, Evelyn slept with one of Shawnee's exes, and Jennifer actually told Tami in a heated discussion that Evelyn slept with one of the exes. So, go ahead.
Who's the ex?
Right.
Who the ex?
Which ex we talking about?
Who the ex?
Well, to be clear, Tami asked Jennifer to confirm. So it still goes back to Tami. And like she said, it was a vindictive moment, but I agree with you too. As besties, we still shouldn't be spilling tea. However, we weren't there to know the exact
I forgot
dialogue.
about that.
Tammy
Yeah.
could have been like, "So what's going on? What's going on, Jennifer,
I'll
with
be
Evelyn
Jen.
and some?"
I don't,
No, you know, child, confirm.
I don't know nothing. I
Because
don't know
I
nothing.
heard that Evelyn slept with one of Shawnee's exes.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
I feel like this.
Okay,
But I strongly feel like this is exactly how the conversation happened, because
Yeah.
Jennifer said, you asked me.
Right.
I didn't tell you, asked me, and I didn't give you an answer, but you asked me.
And you know,
I'm like,
Tami be meddling into people's business.
She
we're
did
talking
do-
about the
she
Bonnet
definitely
Chronicles
did that.
creator. Come on now. Come on now. It's some tea behind that. It's some tea
Absolutely.
behind that.
But I just feel like it definitely says something a lot about your character too. It's like, yeah, we would, like Tyler was saying, it's like if we were best friends and then look, we stopped being friends, and if like you still talking about like what I did in my past or like what you knew about me, you know what I mean? It's kind of messy on you, and it's like now I'm kind of going to look at you like, should I even be your friend right now at this
Right,
point? You know what I mean?
exactly.
It's like I know Evelyn was kind of upset or whatever, but it's like I'd still be looking at Jennifer too though,
Facts.
because it's like you still had a hand in this too though. Even if Tami was like still inquiring about this information, you still gave it though. Like you still opened
that
your mouth
part.
and kind of led on to where we are now.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
AfterBuzzers, please let us know, are you Team Jen or are you Team Tami? Please let us know. So, guys, we have a special game tonight.
Yes, I love
Basketball
games.
Wives trivia. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh, get ready, get
Is
ready.
this season or like all season?
This
season
is
when?
all
Listen out.
seasons.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, because
I'm
I've been a
nervous.
fan.
Get into the beat, though. Get into the beat.
Catch the vibe. Huh? I gotta
Yes,
get
boom,
my
boom.
head right.
So,
Trivia.
dun, dun. Trivia.
Trivia.
Question number 1. Which Basketball Wives star has the most children? Yeah, you did.
That was
Johnny.
easy.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm like, wait, how are we supposed to ring in for this game? Because we all were like, I think.
It's okay, because I want the most
Well,
challenging
we'll
question.
just go down the line. We'll just go down the line. We'll go down the
I
line.
want the most challenging.
No.
Catch that shade.
I'm a, no shade, no tea.
You want the challenging question?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What year
Okay.
did Basketball Wives premiere?
Oh, I got it.
Oh, no, she wanted
I
it.
think.
Look, I'm
She
like,
wanted
wait.
Can I phone a friend?
I'll give you multiple choice.
Okay.
A, 2009, B, 2011, C, 2010, or D, 2008.
Well, being that we're on season 6, I'm not a mathematician, so I'm gonna say it was A.
You're wrong.
It was 2010.
Yes, Tyler.
Only because they showed the clip at the thing where they showed Tami going back and it said season 10. That's the only reason why I know.
Wow, because I definitely was about to say 2009. I was like, I was a little close though.
And this final question.
I'm ready.
Which Basketball Wives star said this phrase? Doing this will get you popped. Tyler?
That sounds like Jackie Christie to me.
I was about to say.
No, are you?
I don't know.
No.
You are so wrong.
That don't sound like Jackie Christie.
Kayla, save him.
I was about to say Jackie too, but
Boom.
wait, hold on. Wait,
Thank
is this a Tammy?
Tammy.
I was gonna say this is a Tammy thing
It's
though.
Tammy.
I was saying,
Tammy.
if y'all had let me finish, I was gonna say Jackie or Tammy, but I really was saying Jackie.
Who else would say pop but Tammy?
Tammy.
But it was more of like it sounds like, but I know who it really
It
is.
was,
Don't
it
don't
was.
get at me.
No, I can't hear Jackie saying that.
I can.
I can.
My backwoods self. Yes,
I know.
you
I can hear Jackie say
After
that.
okay, yeah. After a couple cups of cognac, Jackie ready to pop somebody.
Thank you, AfterBuzz. I hope you guys enjoy playing along with us.
Yes.
You know what? We have to play one more game.
Okay.
I feel like we
That's
do.
really important to the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in regards to the retreat, we know that there was an ex announced. Well, it wasn't announced. It was beeped out as to who the ex is. Do you guys have any guesses? We're gonna play Guess the Ex, you guys. Which ex did Evelyn allegedly sleep with?
Why is she always sleeping with somebody?
That
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Sorry.
Kayla?
I'm going with Shaquille O'Neal, y'all. For the win. For $200, I'm going with
You
Shaquille
going
O'Neal.
to slam dunk? The diesel?
Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Shawnee's high school ex. Possibly.
You mean the guy he was in high school? That was,
No.
Oh, somebody she dated in high school.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm gonna go with Shaquille O'Neal. Can you dig it?
Look, I think Evelyn was wanting the D. The diesel. She was
Shaq
trying to get
Diesel.
that D.
but according to, well, anyway, it's a book that's out by this person that has some experience with Shaq.
Super. Yes.
That one. I can make an argument for either one because I'm trying to think what would get Shawnee that angry. But I'm still leaning Shaq. I'm leaning Shaq. Whoever the shady sound person is.
I love it. I love it. Okay,
For
well,
record.
okay, so my guess the ex, it wouldn't be Shaq because I feel like if it was Shaq, Shawnee's reaction would have been completely different. That was her husband for a number of years. They have 5 children together. So I feel like she would have literally did a,
Jump
a
across
Royce, a jump across the
With the
table
bottle, with the champagne.
and popped her.
Gotcha.
So I think it was her last ex, that younger guy, the actor that she dated. 2 years ago they broke up
Yeah.
or whatever. I think it was that ex. I don't think it was Shaq.
I don't know. I think I have to disagree because I feel like her whole demeanor, it was like she either looked like she was ready to cry at that point or she kind of was controlling her anger in like, I know I got my 5 kids at home watching. I know I'm the executive producer, but if I pop off on her, what's going to
If
happen?
you found out your best
But-
friend slept with your ex-husband that you have 5 kids with, your reaction gonna be just to sit there and flare your nose?
But I just feel like, I'm like, I don't know because it's like, okay, if they were talking about like, this was like last year or whatever, I don't.
But then so even if it's the ex-husband, you have to consider that's one of your really good friends. So in addition to you being pissed about that, you're also hurt about this. So I feel like your emotions and your reactions are gonna be back and forth.
Yeah.
Like a little meaningless relationship that lasted 2 years with some boy that you knew you weren't
But
gonna
it
do
was
anything
most
with.
recent.
It was most
so
recent.
that's like impactful because it's like.
But see, Evelyn was so passionate about this. She started
Who was
crying,
she
was like,
sleeping
you know
with
what I
at
mean?
that
Like, Shawnee, I would never do this
was
to you
Evelyn?
on my
Sorry.
son. You know what I mean? She's like, on my son, I would never do that. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that's so deep rooted that it had to be Shaq. It had to
True.
be.
That's a good point.
I don't know, y'all. It wasn't the reaction that I would have expected if it was an ex-husband. If it was an ex-husband, I expected anger, tables flopping.
But that's not
But
Shawnee's
that's not Shawnee.
personality.
I was about to say.
But when it comes to an ex-husband, that's why I said I think it's the ex-boyfriend. I don't think it's the ex-husband.
Who was
wonder if we gonna ever
Evelyn
find
dating 2 years ago? Is that Chad?
The-
Or was
no,
that-
the baseball player.
Yeah.
Carl.
Yeah.
Leo's daddy.
So she had. but she had somebody.
That
so.
is, that means, I mean.
Oh, so you're putting a timeline on
the whole,
it.
because I'm
But
like,
see-
okay, if this the newer guy, the actor dude, okay, who was Evelyn with? What was going on in her life?
Right.
Would she have risked that to be with him? Like, but if you look at Shaq, it could be a situation where back in the day, like right when he got drafted, was that like 93, 94, somewhere back there?
Come on,
Like,
Stats.
He's a sportser.
She was on the come up. She was
Right.
sleeping with
Everybody.
allegedly everybody.
Right.
Y'all, and I feel like Shaquille has a thing for light-skinned women.
Because you look at
We had Hoops.
Yeah.
Superhead.
and Shawnee.
Shawnee.
And then whoever else we
And
don't know
Evelyn.
about.
Well, the only thing that we can do, guys, is continue to tune in to see if they actually say the
That's all we
person's
can
name.
do.
So as we close out today's show, we have some predictions. You guys got any predictions?
I do. It's my favorite part.
Let's start with Tyler. What's your predictions?
Oh God. Predictions on what? Anything?
Anything.
I predict that Tami will get into it with somebody else besides Evelyn.
Oh, that's
easy.
yeah.
That's a given, huh?
I had to go say. That is. I got icebox.
Icebox?
Yes, come on.
I was like
Some
about to
prediction
go
music,
here.
yes.
Did a little tick, tick, tick. No, but my prediction is I predict that Shawnee believes Evelyn. I think that based on the history, and I think they're going to talk, and I think that I think that Shawnee is going to tell Evelyn that she doesn't believe the rumor, because it is a rumor.
I don't know, sis. I'm like, Shawnee probably in the back of her head, like, this whole trifling skeezer.
I don't think so.
Well, because her and Tami are gonna have to like have a little sit down, and they're gonna like she's gonna come out and say it, like, we need to expose whoever and whoever. You know what I mean? So it's like I kind of feel like Shawnee got something under her sleeve. I'm ready, but yeah, I think Tami gonna pop off on somebody. This little peace treat that she had with her meeting with Pastor Gray. It's not gonna last. It was very short lived. Thanks, Tami.
Yeah.
Well, while y'all focus on the stars, I'm gonna focus on the other people. So my prediction is that OG, either the next episode, one of the next episodes coming up, I predict that OG will get proposed to.
No way. That is a reach.
Oh,
Reach your
am
arm
I
out.
reaching? And I'm gonna grab it. I predict that she's gonna get proposed to.
You think she's still gonna have that same nude lip on?
Yep, same. Well, we'll have to find out, you guys.
The glam of it all.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this
Thank
week's
you.
episode of AfterBuzz TV, the Basketball Wives After Show. I want you guys to make sure that you follow me on all social media platforms at IamJLamar, and also follow my amazing co-host.
Yes, definitely. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. You can follow me on Instagram at @the_Kayla Rene'e.
Hey, what's up, guys? You can follow me at Chellz Evettte, CHELLZEVETTE, everywhere.
A little beat with a song.
Right, B.O.
Right.
I don't have all that, but you can follow me at the Tyler Tyson on all social media.
You better get the people them eyes.
But you can't follow me
You
at.
gotta make that content. I learned
It
that
was
from
like
American
Smiles,
Idol.
but you can't follow me at.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Keven Undergaro, Chellz Evettte, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.